Boys, we just won Qualifier 4 and clinched ourselves a free flight to Florida and a chance at $8,000 and to throw out the first pitch at Steinbrenner Field. If you guys don't know about Rays Gaming, they hold this tournament every year. Since 23, I was the inaugural champion in MLB 23. Unfortunately, didn't make it in 24. I'm going back in 25, winning the last qualifier. Let's go over all the highlights. We had to beat people like Frosty, Taikai, Swerve 3 times to be able to get into the finals and to win the finals, to be able to go to Florida to face off against Alex Gakil in the first round in Tampa Bay. Let's go see all the best moments and how I was able to clinch the last spot. So boys, we are here. And this is the first game. This is against Taikai. And you can see Yandy Diaz just started us right with a great swing. You just love to see that. Now, moving on, it is 4-0. It is the first inning. And again, if you guys don't know how this works, you're just using the Rays team. It's an exhibition. And Matt Thaiss, he was a demon. You're going to see him come back. Look at the scores in these games. Junior Caminero, a beautiful swing here, gives us a 10-8 lead against Taikai. We're the away team. It's now 11-10, and look at this bloop hit. If you could ever ask for a time for it, it would have been right there. It kept the inning alive. Brandon Lau stepped up. Just a beautiful swing, but the runners got stuck, so we didn't get as many runs as we would have liked to go on the play, but it is what it is. 16-11 now. Taikai down to his last out, and yes, GG's, Ty. Let's fucking go. So as you can see, we ended up winning that game. We now take on Frosty. And the winner of this goes to the winner's bracket finals. After Frosty took a 1-0 lead, we got a couple back here. Yandy Diaz, just a nice little bloop into right field. It's 3-1. And what did I just say with Matt Thaiss? Oh, here he is. Here he is doing damage. Matt Thaiss, an absolute crucial part as to why we were able to win. Great swing there. Now up 7-2. Look at the swing with Morel. Name 10 people who take that swing. I don't think you can. 8-2, Brandon Lau. I mean, you're going to see him in the finals, and there's a reason why you're going to see him. He's incredible. 9-3 now. You think you get comfortable. Frosty comes back and scores 3 with a Danny Jansen tank. But here comes Aranda. Aranda! Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, Aranda. Huge swing for Aranda. That's not even a good away the game against Frosty. And now we take on Swerve. And what a swing. This is winner's bracket final. Winner plays Monday night in a best of 3 from the loser's bracket. And Aranda is going to make it a 4-0 game here. And you can just tell I'm locked in. I'm taking great swings. I'm hitting perfects. And, well, this one's not a perfect. It's just Brandon Lau. That's exactly what he does. 6-2 now, and Yandy Diaz. What a swing. I know these clips go fast, but I want you guys to just see everything that happens. Make it 8-3, and here comes Yandy again. Here he is, just flipping his bat. 10-3 now, and to put the game away. There it is, baby. GG's, what a night out of us. What a fucking night, boys. See you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Now we
coming into your second qualifier championship of this year. What's the difference that feels from the second one now to this one here?
I'd say preparation and mindset. I learned a lot from the series I played against Wilsey in Qualifier 2. I changed a lot of things. I was able to kind of understand who I am and understand that I'm not the best player in the world, but there's ways I can win games that can separate me, especially in tournaments where it's even grounds like Ray. So Swerve had won out of the loser's bracket, so we were playing him in a best of 3 series. Of course, this whole thing has been on Legends, and you're going to see these games get offensive. The first few innings, I was a little shaky. You'll hear my interview afterwards. I talk about it a little bit. Aranda gives us a 3-2 lead, and the offense starts to pour on here at George Steinbrenner Field. Again, a best of 3 series. Winner goes to Tampa. And remember this name, please. I want you guys to see Christopher Morel, okay? A guy who I wasn't even going to start. May have been the most impactful player all night, was the reason I'm going back to Tampa. Christopher Morel, the right center. That's where he lives. Home run number 1 on the game for Morel. And here comes Brandon Lau. And Brandon Lau, that is an incredible swing. Now, I'm going to show some clips that will include Scuffy and Dimu's commentating as well. Understand that cameras were sometimes off or the audio was a little bit off, so some things may be ahead or behind. But there's some great moments that I want to show you guys that are captured by Dimu and Scuffy themselves, who will also be down in Tampa along with Scan commentating in Tampa. So Brandon Lau goes deep. The replays are all for content. They're not toxic at all, but sometimes you got to see them again. And how about a little back-to-back jack out of Caminero? Very next pitch swinging. These two went back-to-back many times for me. They're just an amazing couple of bats in the middle of the order. Here comes Josh Lowe as well. He comes up right after, and it's the way that the order's sanctioned out. Josh Lowe gets on base. He steals second base for me. Why is that big? Because Yandy Diaz is coming up. Maybe not a huge power hitter. That's what he does. Right back up the middle. Josh Lowe gets the wave, and all of a sudden we got momentum going, boys. It was 3-3. It's now 7-3. Nobody out. Now there's 2 outs, and here comes Morel. And what did I say? Remember Christopher Morel. Home run number 2 on the game. A crazy swing. He's just amazing. So Swerve, he's back, and here he is. It's time for him to hit. He goes lefty off of Clevenger. This is a crazy swing. I want to highlight his swing as well because, that's just not an easy pitch to hit. But he hit it, and boy, oh boy, did he ever. So make that 8-4. I'm still feeling comfortable. I trust myself. Here comes Caminero again. You're going to see a lot of the same guys because they're just so good. Right center, that's where I was living, and another perfect for me. And if you ever get sick of the perfects, Josh Lowe doesn't care. Because he's going to follow it up and go back to back. You'll see me even just admire it. And, I'm going to have to pass this over to Scuffy and Demu in a minute because I need them to take over so you can truly get the experience. A base hit from Yandy, another perfect. And who's coming up?
It's 10-4. And that ball is gone. Right center field on top of the pavilion here at Steinbrenner. Oh my gosh, what a hit, what a bomb. And Zazie is opening this bad boy up. We got a 9-run lead.
Christopher Morel with his 3rd home run of the game. They're all perfects. They all are just absolutely missiles off the bat. Wow. I love it. Don't take a bat off. Just keep at it.
That one right there is going to be flared to Caballero, and that will be the end of game 1. So, Zazie with a 13-5 win over Swerve. What a game. And what an offensive showing from Zazie.
For that offensive outburst in those middle innings.
Hold on, I gotta pause my music 1 second, fellas.
Oh, he's locked in. I love it.
I apologize. I feel good. First 3 innings or so is always gonna be nervous wreck, right? It happens to everybody. What I realized quickly was that I wasn't talking to myself enough. When you get nervous, you kind of be quiet and you get stiff a little bit. Mm-hmm. So for me, I have to talk through everything. I have to talk it out loud so it doesn't get stuck in my brain. Started to do that, worked my counts, got my pitches. I think I hit pretty much every pitch he threw, that whether it was sinker and side cutter away. So I felt pretty good after that, got settled into my approach and started to hit. So after a dominating game 1, we got to come back even stronger because now we're throwing Zach Littell, our worst starter, but Aranda wants to get us started. It's the away team. We jump on the bats earlier, and who else than Brandon Lau? And this ball was a bomb. This game had everything. I want you guys to know that in a matter of seconds, you will be able to see pretty much everything you'd imagine to see. 2 on for Swerve here, and a huge double play spun by the defense that kept us with a lead. However, we know leads don't usually last long, and Jake Mangum from Swerve is going to tie this game at 2. Great swing. Jake Mangum, he's the best Jake Mangum user ever. Nobody's going to top that. Crazy swing from Jake Mangum off Littell, but it's our turn to make sure we can keep this game in control for ourselves. You got Jonathan Aranda coming up. This is just a great swing. Kept the hands inside the ball, got around it. Aranda down the line, and that's going to bring up Brandon Lau, of course, who we know does damage. And, he's going to walk him. And who comes up, Scuff?
Oh, and use Brandon Lau. He is disgusting. Oh, man. I was wondering what that reaction was from Swerve. It looks like it was a little bit delayed on our end. It's a big boy bomb. It's a 2-run shot, or 3-run shot. And it's now 5-3.
Let's just say Caminero took that intentional walk personally, and he made it. It's shown right there with a 3-run bomb.
Just like Scuffy said, Caminero took it personally. But listen, Swerve is coming back. This game is nowhere near over. We're in our bullpen already, and Swerve rips a gap here. There's a great swing with Yandy Diaz. And we know what Yandy does. Yandy been doing it for us. He makes it a 5-4 game. But it's now 6-4. And here comes Jonathan Aranda. And this is a swing. I'm shocked. You can see on the screen. I am shocked. And I can't believe I even took that swing. Scuffy highlights it as well. Just what an insane swing that was with Aranda.
That is just impressive hitting. Look at that PCI lefty slider away in the top of the zone and takes it all the way with a perfect. That's just incredible hitting.
Yeah, we were talking about that pitch mix for Montgomery there. I mean, you're either feeling that velo, but if you see any kind of break, you know exactly what it is.
Well,
and there's a big bomb. Brandon Lau, back to back. It doesn't matter if you bring a lefty in because Zazzy's going to hit 2 bombs off you. Big bomb. It's now 9-4.
Here in the top of the 4th.
Oh, God, it hit him in the head. The pitcher's down. He's writhing in pain. I've never seen this. I haven't seen this in the Sunburst Invitational. No, he's good. He got up. We're good. Oh, my God.
Scared. We talk about jump scares. Those are jump scares.
So after the potential murder of Mason Montgomery, Matt Theis, I said, remember the name, with maybe the biggest home run of the game, breaks this game open to 11-4. Just another great swing out of Matt Theis. He is a hero. He did such a great job for me. And I did pray for Mason Montgomery, so hopefully he's doing okay. You know, he is alive on the mound. Look at this hit and run. I was hyped. Look at me hyped. Jonathan Aranda, perfect hit and run. And that brings up who else than Brandon Lau with a chance to put this game out of reach. And I'm going to say that I don't take the swing very often. But I took it here. The camera was a little bit ahead. It didn't matter. We jumped on a first pitch sinker from Clevenger, 97 on the hands. Didn't miss it. Now, listen, we are 1 out away from a mercy rule, and Jake Mangum did it again. I was in shock. I couldn't believe Mangum did it, but he did it. But you know who else can do it? You know who else just did it? It was Brandon Lau.
Pitch here. Oh my, what a rocket. That ball's annihilated over the pavilion, out of the park. It's a big boy bomb. In the final finalist to be in our Sunburst Invitational. That should do it. Fly ball to center field. And he's done it. Zazzy's won, and he's going to St. Pete to play in the Sunburst Invitational LAN in July. You've done it before, but how does this time feel?
I am so glad to be talking to you guys in a good mood here, man. I've kept my cool for the last like 2+ hours on just trying to be even keel as much as I possibly could. But you know what? The same way I'd qualified and the same way that I had won in Tampa was a fly ball to center to end the game with Fairbanks on the mounds. And I felt like that was just so reminiscent for me.
That's awesome. So now you head down to St. Pete. You're the first competitor to go to 2 live LAN finales. You won it the first year. Now you come to win it try to win it in year number 3. What's the first thing you're looking forward to when you go down to St. Pete?
Ooh, that's a great question. The first thing I'm looking forward to, I think just seeing everybody again. You know, Scuffy, of course I've met you. Scan and Dimu, I've not met in person, of course, but just to see Yuki and everybody who was able to really help give me a platform that year and help me show off my skills. I can't wait to reunite with everybody and hopefully have a great time with Costa and Alex Kakil and Wilsey. I think it's going to be super cool, and I'm so glad to just be a part of it again. So fellas, there you have it. This is a little bit of a different video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little rapid style, throwing clips at you. But of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, and we'll make sure to do a ton of content when we're down in Florida come mid-July. I believe the dates are July 16th, 17th, 18th, so of course, if you follow me on Twitter, of course on here, I'll be promoting those days as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.